Are you okay with me blowing my nose every now and then in here?
We're gonna have to be, because me
cut
too.
That shit out.
Hey.
Yeah, we're
sick.
sicky twins.
Sicky.
California there's a sickness going around California. I don't know if you've heard about this. They got green boogers and they're sucking them in and they're swallowing them, trying to remain
There's an epidemic going on right now where the mucus is running thick and it is running gold.
Like syrup.
Why do you guys want to hurt me?
What do you mean?
I told you earlier, I was like, it's fucking gross. And you're like, no, that's all I'm going to talk about is fucking disgusting boogers.
Sucking green boogers.
I'm
I got a
throw
nosebleed.
up on you, Chris.
And I stuck a tissue in my nose, and it started coagulating. And so when I pulled it out, I was talking to this dude in a van, and he was showing me music. And I pulled out the thing, and it was just like this long, like, of just coagulated blood, and it dripped down. And then my nose was like a faucet, just leaking it. It looked like someone murdered a cat in the parking lot. Anyway, he continued to show me music, and I kept stuffing my nose, and it happened about 4 times before it stopped.
Do you guys ever roll up toilet paper and shove them up your nostrils?
Sometimes.
I use tampons because
tampons
because they expand, so they actually like fill up your nose. Like it kind of hurts a little bit, but if I have a bloody nose, I'll use a tampon.
Too much pressure. I
don't have regular access to those, so I've never.
You
had
buy
time
them at the fucking store, Chris. It's
I've
not
never had time to play with them.
You don't have to have a pussy to buy them, dude. Like, don't be a bitch.
Yeah, don't be a bitch. Buy some tampons.
The cashier's not going to turn you away if you come up to them. It's like, not for you.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
They only do that when you try to buy cashew butter. Mm-hmm.
Or Magnum condoms. They make you show them your wee-wee.
Yeah.
You gotta get
they
it
do make you do that.
and everything.
But
measure it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if you get the really thin lambskin ones, then it's okay. They could just buy them because they know they're not going to work anyway.
They ain't about that.
I feel like those would smell.
Like lambskin?
The latex ones don't?
That's fair, but it's more like...
You've ever worn a Trojan?
I think about it. I feel like it would smell like body parts.
I was going to
it's
say,
intestines,
you ever
lambskin?
It's an intestine.
No.
You're sticking your sausage inside of the tubing that goes in for regular tubing. It's intestines.
Spider pointed out that me and Geisha are like fighting now.
It's that era.
Is this the feud arc of your relationship?
Yeah, well, we're becoming close friends.
Yeah, we're so close that now we just fight.
All the time.
It's one of those.
I'm sorry, Christopher. I'm sorry for everything. Trojans fucking smell, though. You, like, open a Trojan in a room with the doors and windows closed, and it stinks like a balloon factory full of lube.
Bomb.
It's disgusting. It's the biggest fucking boner killer. It's like, let me be safe and put on this condom, and then it fucking smells.
It's the scent
like
of
a clown
safety,
factory.
though.
Sure.
Yeah, it makes me feel safe.
I feel safe.
I just wear them on my hands sometimes to feel safe.
Buying myself an extra, 3 minutes.
Only 3 minutes?
Well, yeah.
It's up from 5, dude.
Extra,
it's because he wraps it around his balls, too.
Yeah, no, that would make it shorter.
You should just buy a cock ring.
That goes around everything, right?
On the balls and the dick. Well, or maybe sometimes just the balls. It depends on what kind you get.
Is that what that rubber band people wear is?
Yeah.
You ever see that?
Yeah.
We should all get matching ones that say something on it.
Oh my God, like those friendship bracelets that say BFF on them, but we wrap them tightly around our scrotum.
Get one that says bitch
so our balls are fucking bright red and shining like Christmas.
They should all say video
purple,
vomit.
you know it's working.
Yeah. They make that sound.
Yeah.
I just watched an anime where they called the little man a piggy. Yeah.
Like a piggy little anime man?
Well, yeah, they tied little bells to his nipples, and they were like, now squeal, little piggy, and he squealed, and they said, now squirt for your mother.
Did he squeal for real?
Yeah. It was an anime that was recommended to me, and I watched it, and honestly, it wasn't bad.
What was
Does
it called?
anyone else watch anime?
It was called Working for God in a Godless World.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's actually
that sounds
about
weird, and I bet it's great.
It was trash in the best way.
I love that.
And I'm like, is there a second season? I'm waiting now.
More to this.
Have you guys ever seen Humanity in Decline?
Yeah, I wake up every day and look around.
No, it's an anime.
Jeez, you know what?
True. But it's an anime, and the only reason I found it was I saw a clip of a loaf of bread tearing itself apart and exploding pudding with like what I thought was like blood, but it's like tomato sauce. It's like about this sort of like weird magical world, but like everything has a soul. It's like super bizarre, and I think there's only one season, and it makes me sad.
So every grain of sand has a soul?
Basically.
And every grain of dirt has a soul?
Every grain of dirt.
Hey, welcome to episode 20. I'm Chris. I'm joined today by Joey, Andrew, and Geisha.
Hello.
Everybody should say hello at once.
Hey.
Yeah, there we go.
Hi.
I propose by next podcast we do a baby foot peel.
I hate you.
Those things hurt, but they feel so good.
We get these dogs fresh, and we like denote the progress of how soft our feet are. How we get these smooth. Excuse me.
Burping up
Smooth dogs.
I threw up thinking about it.
Got too excited
I had taco
about the dogs.
Thinking about the dogs as a baby foot
smooth as
peel.
can be a dog like this.
Oh boy.
What's everybody been playing?
I've been playing Sons of the Forest, and that game is fucking crazy. It is crazy and creepy.
Describe your experience.
But don't spoil it, because I just got it, and I'm going to play it.
Oh my god.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so now this is like a minefield where you have to describe your experience, but not tell any of the story elements.
I won't tell any of the story
So what
elements.
did you do?
Basically,
Where'd you wake up? On a plane, right?
I woke up on a plane. You see a couple people who like are possibly on the island that are missing, and then something happens, and then you're on top of a mountain. I won't say much, but you're on top of a mountain.
You'll never guess.
You'll never guess.
If you played the first game, you'll never guess.
Yeah, did you play the first game, Joe?
I did. I have it on VR.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That sounds intense.
That one was probably even scarier. So I knew what I was expecting going in, but I will say the AI is like way, way smarter in this game.
Which
it's
is
probably
complex
because
problem solving.
First game's AI was pretty.
Oh man, they are smart in this one, and they got like these monkey men, dude. They like climb the trees, and it's like it's almost like 7 Days to Die, where the longer you play and the more
What
days.
sound did the little monkey men make?
I can't do it, Greg.
You cut out all of that. Cut out on Discord, but
Oh, here, let me try again. Let me try again.
Yeah.
I can't do it right now. My voice is so gone. But
I'm a bit hoarse. I don't know.
I'm a bit hoarse. Yeah, I'm a bit hoarse. I'm the Ghost Rider. I'm the Ghost Rider. Anyway,
Don't talk about horses in front of me. It'll end badly.
I had an experience last night.
Oh,
A whole experience.
Tell me about this experience.
I was going through like I took 2 servings of the nighttime medicine, right?
okay.
At the same time?
No.
Okay. I was like, you're
I
going to
took it
see
at-
the Hat Man.
Of the
I
nighttime.
took it at like 9. And then I woke up at like 12 and took some more. And then I woke up at like 2 or 3, and my body just started coughing and purging out all of the mucus. Okay, I had a bag next to me, so I'm but I'm like asleep at the same time. And all of a sudden, there was a voice, and it started like there was like bells and charms and stuff, and there was a voice, and all I saw was the color blue, and it started saying something, and I wrote it down, and it was I swear to God,
The voice said.
He saw the Hat Man, you guys. I fucking knew it. I called it.
No,
He
it
bent
was
over and spread.
it was
To the Hat Man. He showed the Hat Man his anus.
it was
It's
like
the only thing he doesn't like.
it said, I am Nom Chevet. I'm like, what the fuck is Nom Chevet? So then I Google it, and the first thing that pops up when you see Nom Chevet is it's oh salutations to the auspicious one, or adoration to Lord Shiva.
Oh, it's Hindi. What do you
what?
think that means? It's Hindi.
I don't know. I was fucking
It means he almost died. He
out.
saw God, bro.
tripping out to Lord Shiva.
He saw the Hat Man.
No, when I'm sick, I
her
have
name's
like
Shiva,
that
and
you would have
she's from
seen
Resident
blue.
Evil 5.
Yeah, you would have seen blue there, Joe. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, whenever I'm sick, I have like really stressful dreams. Like I think there was one time where, because my mind's always racing, and there was one where I was like decoding like codes and stuff for like underground military personnel for tanks. But that
You
was
had
like
a dream that you were uncoding that?
yes. It's like the most stressful thing. I had another one where I was like stacking dominoes.
You got a lot on your plate, young man.
No, I'm like stacking dominoes, and I'm about to finally finish stacking them, and there's so many. And then I cough, and they all fall down, and I have to restack them.
Joe, I think you're stressed out.
Joey's Sisyphus nightmare of continuously making dominoes, but then sneezing and having to do it all.
Well, I have a childhood one where I used to sleep on like the couch in the living room back in like our childhood home, and I'd start levitating. And I'd start like floating forward, but then I'd never fully make it all the way over, and I'd like fall down back again, and I'd have to like levitate back up, and that was the whole night, and it sucked.
Have you considered using your legs?
For what?
The levitating? I don't know. Maybe give yourself a little bit of a boost.
That's not levitation. That's a farce.
You could start it.
Where do you think you're trying to go?
In which dream?
Well, when you're levitating like this, your body's getting pulled.
Where's it
energies?
Well, I'm always floating with the blanket that's on me and the pillow, so that's what's weird.
There's a gif of Jesse Pinkman lifting out of his bed, and the Resident Evil 4 save music is playing.
Oh, I like
that. Is it like that?
I'd have to watch it.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I can find it. I wonder how they did that shot. It was like a forklift or something. These crazy Hollywood guys, I don't know. Jesse Pinkman, I don't know.
Well, they use fishing line.
On a person? On a fucking whole-ass person?
It's 500 tethers of fishing line to lift Jesse Pinkman in the air.
I just imagine it being one. Just one. Just one really stretched out fucking piece of fishing line.
He has a really gross like Audi belly button, and they tie it around and then pull him up. There's a big pulley. And you said my mom was there? What is she doing there?
She's the one that's pulling.
They probably edit out like the cables, I'd imagine.
They edited out my mom. She was pulling her cable the best she could.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she was yanking on that chain the only way she knew how.
Okay.
Now I have a baby sister.
What was it that you said earlier that your mom, she turned around and she'd say something to you in the car?
Oh yeah. I was saying this on stream, but I remember being a little boy and I was in the back seat of the car and my mom was driving, and you know the radio. You know the men on the radio, they'll go, coming up next.
Yeah.
And they would say, coming up next, Hootie and the Blowfish with, I don't know, a Hootie and the Blowfish song. But my mom, I'm going to do this for people who can see me. She'd be driving and she'd turn around and look at me and go, Hootie! True story.
How old were you?
I was sitting in the back seat, so I was like 5 maybe.
So she was just trying to rile you up, basically.
Yeah.
That's fun. That sounds
Did it work?
nice. I don't know. You turned out like this, so yes. You remember it.
The biggest hootie head you've ever fucking seen.
My mom turned around and threw up on us once while she was driving.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Tell me it like a story, Joe.
We were driving
subtle foreshadowing.
On our way. I think we were either on our way. I think we were on our way home from school.
Who's in the backseat? You and young Stevie?
Me and young Stevie. We're in school uniforms because we were going to Catholic school.
Were you on your way?
We were on our way home.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
the
thank
end of
God.
A long day, getting you know what it on by Ma.
And she had stomach problems. It was a hot day. It was deep in the desert. Okay. And she's playing some Godsmack. Stevie's over here playing his Game Boy. I'm playing my Game Boy. And she turns around.
My body's so ready for this right now.
My window was down and his window was down. She turns around and starts hurling out the window chunks, and it starts hitting us.
It rotates backwards with the wind,
and I see it hit my brother on the Game Boy. Then he starts. He's like, so we start hiding in our shirts.
I mean, shit, it's all you got.
And your mom did that on purpose because she thought it was funny?
You're behind the shirt. Just behind the shirt, and you just see the shadow of the chunks hitting it still.
Oh my God.
What happened next?
she pulled over on the side of the road. And I walked it off by getting the mail.
Oh.
My brother looked at me. He was so young. He was still blonde. And he looked at me with these eyes, his round little head. He said, Joe, Mom puked on us. I barely got through that. My voice, it was going.
I saw the shadow of the chug.
And so we both. I looked over.
line.
I looked over. There was like a little eye hole for my eye because there was a button in the shirt, and I looked and I peeked through and I saw it hitting my brother, and he was hiding behind his shirt too.
How much did she eat, dude?
Dude, it was like the color. It was like oatmeal. It was white.
Nice.
Chunks. Maybe
Nice.
some parsley was in there.
It was oatmeal with parsley in it.
I can
What
see-
everybody eats for
It
breakfast.
looked like oatmeal, okay?
You ever put
She was
garlic in
eating
your
haggis.
Yeah.
Andrew, have you thrown up since you moved to Japan?
Oh, you want a good one, Chris?
Yeah, I want a good
yeah, I did.
Chad, I hope you're eating while you listen to this. Okay.
So
go
the thing about me is that I'm not allergic to many things. Like, I'm actually pretty safe in terms of what I can eat. I have one
humble
exception,
brag, okay.
and that's shrimp. Shrimp is the one thing I cannot eat, and where other people have the allergic reaction of, say, like, you get hives or your throat closes up, mine, it just goes, all right, expel everything that you have inside of you. So, what I
Do you think
learned
about the shrimp poop line?
is that it's not
Gross.
only, I kind of did know this previously when I discovered that I had this allergy back when I was maybe 14 or something like that. Somewhere around there. What I further confirmed with the recent event was that it's not only can I not eat anything that, like, I can't eat a shrimp, anything that's made with shrimp, it's also anything that has been cooked in the same oil as shrimp will also trigger it.
Oh, no shrimp.
So I took the risk on having something that, to be fair, my other colleagues told me, it was like, hey, this has been cooked in shrimp. What do you think, Andrew? Is that okay for you? And at the time, I was like, I think I'll be okay. Granted, I was also several drinks in at this point because this was end of year party. And end of year party in Japan means nami hodai, which is all you can drink for 2 hours. And many people take this as a competition, especially a competition to destroy the white guy in the office.
Damn.
So,
because there's you buy other people drinks, right? You don't go to the bar and order a drink yourself.
no, you
From
can
past
order a drink
conversations?
yourself. It's the pouring aspect. If you say you have your thing of beer, if you drink a whole bunch down, you cannot then grab the pitcher and pour yourself. You must have someone else pour for you. It's a very nice
Interesting.
custom, and it adds to like the whole the air of things. What it ends up actually being in the moment is that people who are enablers will keep you going. And they will just like,
Jeez.
oh, you've drank bowl, here's a bit more. Oh, you've had some more, here's a bit more. And they'll play with you in that regard. So this is a particular like time of I had more than I planned to, added the shrimp into the mix, had all that, and I was like, they could tell, I was like, oh, Andrew's not feeling too good, like let's keep an eye on him. And I'm like, okay, I'm stable, I think I'll be okay. Finish the night, getting out to the cars to go home. I sit down in the car and I'm just like, all right, just focus, breathe, you'll be okay. And then I just felt like, nope, it's starting. And I had the forethought, even in my alcohol-induced mind, to like bring my hands up to kind of protect myself. But like, it just like, no, it's going. And I was just, all right, do my best to disconnect my seatbelt and just sort of flop sideways out of the car and then just projectile go.
Whoa!
You flopped out of the car?
Yeah.
Did you
And
make
then I
it?
was,
And then you just shot out Saki Bomb?
just out over the gravel parking lot.
Oh, my
thank
God.
And
Like
then
that
it
was
just-
in his car.
I think I got a little bit in his car, but I think it managed to be, I managed way better than it could have been, I would say.
Was anyone worse than you?
No, I was the worst off that night.
Well, it was actually a 3-row car,
kind of
right? And they
trades depending on
in the back with their shirts.
So,
With the windows
anyways.
Oh, I do got a stretchy pig.
Okay, so Joey just pulled his cock out. You want to put that away, champ? Yeah, I see. You want to put that away, man?
Sorry, it's leaning to the left a little bit. Let me fix it. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know a cock could
Andrew's
do that.
trying to
That's
tell that
crazy.
story. He crumpled it like an accordion. That was I've never seen that. All right, Andrew, I'm sorry about that.
So,
I'm sorry about
anyways, I keep continuously going, and eventually they're like, Andrew, do you think you need to go to the hospital? And in my state of being, I was like, no, I don't want to go to the hospital because, one, it's just like, I don't want to deal with all that. That's going to be a pain in the ass. And like information, this gets recorded and sent back to, say, like my company and stuff. And like that could be a bunch of trouble and whatnot. So I'm like, no, I'm okay. I just give me time to continuously expel here. Eventually get loaded into the back of an ambulance and driven off to
Oh
the
my God,
hospital.
really?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
What ended up happening is I basically just passed out on a gurney for a bit with a
You blacked out?
for a time there. Yeah.
Jeez.
On a gurney. A little kid saw you and
then
thought you were
just,
dead.
IV in my arm to Japan has a big
Whoa.
culture of using drips to help you get through stuff.
Oh,
Yeah. and
IV
then
drips are amazing.
Yeah.
there goes $4
So,
grand.
Like I did that now I'll get back to that point, Joe, because that's actually another question. That was my third reason of why I don't want to go to
Joe.
the hospital, of like the cost. What is it like? Because I didn't know at the time how much it would cost to go to the hospital. So anyways, finally get through all that. Boys get me home. And like, this is the testament to the people that I get to work with in terms of teachers, where like it was like, sort of, what was it? It was me and 4 other people. 2 of them were driving. So it was 2 pairs of cars. The other pair of car could have gone off and like gone home. But when I woke up from the hospital, everybody was there. Everybody was hanging out waiting for me. And I was like,
Aw.
wow, that's really surprising to me, because it's just like, I fucked up. It was a little me. I was like, I fucked up all your nights now, instead of just like one person's night. But they were like, no, they really wanted to make sure that I was okay.
We came in together, we're leaving together.
Yeah.
We enjoyed watching you throw up.
They eventually got me home, got up into my bed, slept, and then like the next day it was.
He said they got up into your bed and slept.
All of them were in his bed,
We're making
just
sure you're
cuddling,
all right.
Me to bed.
Making sure you're
like
good.
cats.
my single bed.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'll kiss
They're
you
all
on the
just
lips
collapsed to your upper
On the
thigh.
lips, spicy. I figured like on the forehead.
I remember the next morning going into my bathroom and just looking at my face. I had burst all the blood vessels around my eyes from throwing up so
Whoa.
hard.
Oh,
It was
God.
so fucking scary looking. I was
Was
just
this
like,
Blood raccoon eyes.
Was it happening all in Japanese?
say like I would hear, say during the time that I was just like sitting throwing up on the ground, I would hear them talking in Japanese, but basically anytime they came to speak to me, they would speak in English.
Oh, okay.
Because
How good is
they're
your
nice.
Japanese?
It's getting better, and like I've had many conversations with people where it's like, what I do is I can catch words here and there, and especially the way Japanese is oriented, where a lot of the context depends on the way the sentence ends, whether it ends in a question phrase, in a negative phrase, so on and so forth. So that allows you to help determine, like, okay, if I know the ending and certain key words, I can put together what I believe is the correct meaning of the sentence, and I can get to a decent degree of understanding. So yeah, so this happened. This was our winter vacation party. So I had intended to do some stuff over winter vacation. That was completely out the window because for the next 3 days I was just into build back up so that I can be
3
able to
days
function. Yeah. So that's where I've like and since then we've all been very careful about like anytime
Shrimp.
even
shrimp.
like because commonly what happens in the office is, say somebody goes on like a trip somewhere, is they'll come back with like snacks to give to other people in the office. Anytime that happens, you look at the package and you go, does this contain shrimp? And there's a lot of times where there is some level of shrimp in there because it's a very cheap binding agent in terms of making other stuff. So you like grind up shrimp and use it as paste or something like that.
Poor You're going to become paste, you shrimp.
What about lobster? Can you have lobster?
Perfectly fine.
My brain stuttered for like 3 full seconds to know what the fuck you were talking about.
Lobster and crab.
Any prawn? Can you have prawn?
Prawn I can't.
What about lobster?
Yeah. You can or cannot have prawn?
Cannot. So anything within basically the shrimp extended family, I can't.
The shrimp extended universe.
No crawfish?
He was mentioning the shrimp level too, like the bottom of the shrimp level.
No crawfish.
What about langoustine?
Probably not. So like
Shorty so fine, I use her piss as crab boil.
Yeah, so lobster and crab, I'm okay. I love lobster.
Okay.
It's actually something that like you can't typically get lobster in Japan. So telling, say, like my other colleagues or say my students about lobster is very interesting because you show them pictures of them and they go, what is that? I don't like. Because it's like, okay, it looks like a crab, but it's long.
They're scary looking. You ever see a lobster's face?
Yeah, when he's about to drop into a big thing of boiling water.
No.
You're not supposed to kill them like that. It's not humane.
I know, you gotta crush their head. That's better, right? You gotta crush their head.
You use like a knife. There's like a spot.
And you split their head in half, and then you drop them in.
Oh my god!
Well, it's it's the quickest way, so they don't feel pain.
Seafood eaters are crazy. They be killing lobsters in their fucking house.
Fucking monsters.
So me and my friend Archie will do something special for each other's birthdays because they're like a week away. And Archie actually got me a bunch of gifts. It was a remote control roach.
Ooh.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, about the size of a banana. And this thing's fucking skittering around and stuff, crazy.
What?
And then they got me the life cycles of a couple swamp creatures. And they're like little figures. Ooh. They're about like 2 inches. And it's like a worm, for example. A worm, an egg worm hatching is another figure. And then baby worms, adult worm. And like frogs, tadpoles, this. And there's another one too. I think it was like an aphid.
Oh, okay.
Serious stuff.
Yeah.
So my general man, I have all this out on my desk because I'm thrilled. I just got swamp life cycles for my birthday. And my general manager comes over and he's walking in. Hey, Chris, what's up? Oh, it's my birthday. Oh, happy birthday. What do we got going on here? And I start laughing because I have a bunch of swamp animals on my desk. Yeah. And I don't know. It's like life cycles. And I hold it up. Jerry, you see this? This is what a baby worm looks like. Oh, is that so? All right. And it was the most awkward conversation I've ever had with the man.
You should use them to make like the thing they do at Christmas with the baby Jesus.
Oh, a nativity scene.
A nativity scene.
But like life cycles with these swamp
they
creatures.
gotta all be different things.
And the
I think it'd be nice.
remote control roach, special guest.
That could be Jesus.
He's the angel. He's
the roach?
Yeah, he's the angel.
He's the top of the tree.
Well, no, I mean, like, they persist.
Tree topper. This is serious business.
They persist.
I'm worried.
They persist.
Andrew's drinking a wine. Did you pour that yourself?
I did.
Like he has a servant.
I'm fucking telling on you, dude.
Yeah, you better watch out for some shrimp.
Shame on you. What do we got here?
Pre-cuts Moselle.
Oh, he's got some cats.
Joey, do you remember Fritz the cat?
I was about to mention it.
It was a white Riesling. There he goes again, pouring
I love that he
himself.
was holding the glass while he was talking about lobster too. It was like really bougie.
I feel like I'm supposed to have something right now, but I don't.
I know, me too.
Yeah, so we used to drink this white Riesling all the time back in New York called Fritz the Cat, and it's a $7 wine. It's not great, but I love it.
Not great, but love it.
Andrew has just heard about this East Coast wine, he says, and he's always wanted to try it, and he cannot get his hands on this squirrely little.
It's not available in any Canadian store. It's not available in any Japanese store that I found. I believe it's just a United States thing. I think when I came to visit in Washington, we even looked for it at Washington liquor stores, and it was not available.
We went to Beverages and more, and it was not there.
It was at Bevmo. Not at Bevmo.
It was not.
So it's an elusive little cat.
This is what I'm saying, Joseph.
An elusive little Fritz.
Do you think a man was making it in his bathtub and he made the labels and stuff all himself? And it's it's not real. It's not a real thing.
It's just crayons.
It was all imagined. That alcohol isn't even in there. It's just his piss. It's all imagined.
That's what that Snoop Dogg wine is. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Snoop's body release.
Snoop
They're milking him to
yeah.
dust. They're milking Snoop Dogg to ruin for this man.
Until that powder comes out.
His body will never be the same.
He's hollow inside, bro.
He is brittle.
He's screaming. He's
spewing chunks, just white chunks.
The last
shrimp.
expendable morsel is milked from his body. It's like a whole thing.
He used to spit rhymes, but now he's just spitting that powder. Yeah.
If you want to learn more, look up lemonparty.org. I don't know why it's called that. But,
oh my God.
How tall are you?
Well, okay, so here's the thing. I'm just full of fucked up date stories. Cause it's like I attract it. I swear to God, I have standards. I don't just date anybody, but it always happens.
Bro, fucked up date.
I was talking to this guy, and he's like, do you want to come play backgammon? And I was like, okay, thinking maybe one of the bars have it because it's a weird little town we live in. And he goes, no, come over to my house. And I'm like, no.
No. Play backgammon at my house?
I'm like, we're not doing that. You got to meet me in public because people got to see me with you. So we have an alibi or whatever. So
an alibi.
I meet this guy and he's really tall. And we just met. We just met at the bar. We just walked in. And we get our pool balls. It's a pool hall. We get our pool balls at the bar and we just started walking and he sees another tall guy. Apropos of nothing. And he goes, hey man, how tall are you? And the guy tells him how tall he is. And he goes, no, you're fucking not. Because that's how tall I am, and you're not as tall as me. And just starts having a fight with this man and cock-blocking him in front of his fucking date in this bar. In front of me, I just met this man, and I'm like, what are you fucking doing?
It's on,
Why
dude.
do they all start fighting when you meet them?
I don't know.
The catalyst, all the common denominator is gay shit at the bar.
Every
You don't
time.
have to go out.
They're
There's
either
bloodshed.
really tall or they're really short. But either
bloodshed.
way, they start fighting.
It's true. They all like to fight with people. I don't
They
know
all
why.
have fucking
It's a
height
weird,
issues and fighting.
bird thing where you must show how powerful and strong you are to others.
I guess. That's the only thing I
him,
could think.
pecking the guy.
But I don't even
just
think he liked me that fucking much. So it's why are you trying to show how big your dick is in this fucking bar right now, champ?
Time out. Did you play backgammon that night?
We did go back to his house and we did play backgammon, and I might have
played the backgammon, huh?
I might have snorted some cocaine off his dick.
Yo!
What?
It's so tragic
that
that
a
my
real
soundboard
thing?
is off.
Did it go numb
His
and
dick?
dribble?
That's
Yeah.
more common than you think, Joe.
Yeah, I know. I've heard stories.
It
You know
wasn't on
who.
his tip. It was on the shaft. It was on the top of the
Oh.
shaft.
Well,
He
you
also
need-
snorted
that's
some
good.
off
You
my
need a
ass. It
consi-
didn't make my
you need
ass
a
go numb.
consistent lie. It can't be on his tip.
I remember this guy got really mad about it too.
They all always end up mad, dude.
Well, yeah, when you end up dumping it on accident, that's what happens.
Somebody spilled cocaine?
It was me.
You're going to prison.
But we're having this birthday party at our friend's house, and I was drinking a lot, and I also smoked a lot. And there was this one guy who was there that, for some reason, he kept wanting to order strippers. We didn't order any strippers, but every opportunity that came up, he was like, "Let's get some strippers." It came up like a million times.
So
You
it's
know
like,
who it
hey,
was.
what are you getting for your pizza? Should we order some strippers right now?
yes,
Ordering
exactly
pizza.
like
I
that,
don't get
dude.
strippers.
So it's like, have you seen my phone? Should we be crazy and order strippers right now?
I'm laying on a couch and I've got one of those fidget spinners and I'm spinning it on my nose while the fucking song, like, da 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 na 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 na, we're gonna make it through the night. That song was playing. It was beautiful. It was spinning on my nose. I was fucked up. And he's like, yeah, we should get strippers. I'm like, this has nothing to do with my accomplishment just now. Anyway, I'm sitting at the table at this point, and this guy's friend, who I didn't know who the guy was, he was just at the party. He's just there. He hands me the CD, and I grab it. I'm like looking at all the tracks on the back. I'm like, whoa. And I'm like staring at this thing for a minute. I'm like, these are some really great songs. I can't remember who this is. And I flip it over.
Oh no.
And you just you just see the guy's face drop, and he dives onto the table and just starts snorting. I'm like, oh wow, Metallica, that's cool. It's just classic.
Oh my god.
And you're like fucking Sandman.
Oh my
You're
god.
lucky you didn't get your ass beat that.
That's why
Well, it
we
was
would
my
just have a
birthday.
pile in the middle of the kitchen counter. One of my friends,
Oh.
like every year for his birthday, we would
Dedicated
like
pile.
we would pool our money, and so like one of our friends was like he like had a connection. This was like crazy to me, by the way. I'm not like this is normal. Everybody has this friend, right? No, like
In Los Angeles, they do.
this was in the middle of the fucking woods in Northern California, for the record. So like they would just like, I remember like walking in and there's just a pile of fucking cocaine, like a sizable pile of cocaine on the kitchen counter. And they was just like, yeah, help yourself. And it was like,
Damn.
like I paid into it. So I definitely did my fair
Partake,
share.
yeah.
But
Yeah. Did you use a straw or a spoon, or did you just rub it on your gums?
I think we used a rolled up dollar bill.
You know, like an adult, Joey.
Oh, that's not
Or
good.
no, maybe we did have a straw. I think we had dedicated straws. I think.
Was
I don't
your
know.
straws a
With your
different
name on
color
them?
so you don't mix them up? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
good.
think
That's
I
good,
think
yeah.
it was something like that. It was also like you can just fucking put your note. You can just fucking do it. Don't be a bitch. I'm sorry. You can just do it.
Yes.
The first time I ever did a hard drug, it was ketamine, and I thought it was
Oh.
a similar experience to cocaine.
Ooh.
And it was like bought for me, and so I was like, okay. And so I just did the amount that was like placed in front of me, and I like did it, and I was like, all right. And so like I went and like sat out on the front porch and like smoked a cigarette, and there was people around me I didn't know, and so I was just like, I started to get like really self-conscious, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go sit in the backseat of my car, I guess. We had our dog, and so I'm sitting in the backseat of my car, and I'm like, man, I just like want to go home, like whatever. And now all of a sudden I had this like visceral urge to fucking throw up, and I'm not a person that throws up, and so I throw the fucking door open and I just projectile vomit all over
Oh.
this man's fucking backyard.
Whoa.
At least it's
oh,
his
you weren't even at
backyard,
your own
yeah.
house?
No, we were at his
No, you
house, the
wanted to
same
go
house where the
home.
cocaine parties happen.
Oh.
And I just was like, I
You should
text
just mix them all up, all those powders.
no,
Yeah, you
no,
should just mix them all
no,
up.
because they do different things. You don't want to do that.
Like a magic sand thing.
Well, you know, cocaine's supposed to make you want to do all the different things.
Cocaine is
Yeah.
lovely.
Think about
Don't
that.
do ketamine. Don't fucking do ketamine. Ketamine makes you really stupid.
I think I did it on accident one time. It was the first time I ever smoked pot. I found out that it was laced with it.
Cool.
And I
Who
was
gave
at
you
the
that?
So I was in high
did
school.
that?
I was at the handball courts, and
God damn.
I
man.
Who
remember
gave you that?
I don't know, but I remember there was this older kid. He was a senior. He's like, okay, whoa, Bosco's gonna smoke finally. That's crazy, man. I'm
I
like,
know who
okay,
that is."
cool. I don't think you do, but okay. And we made a pipe out of tin foil,
Classy.
and I took like 9. I took a bunch of hits, and all I remember is this
9?
one little kid who did it. He was like freaking out, and he was like, everyone's monsters. And I was afraid to sit down because I thought I was gonna fall through the floor. I guess, I don't know. It was
Oh
some
my god,
weird shit.
I saw a video of a kid that smoked too much, and he's crying, and all his friends are like making fun of him, and he's like, I want to call my fucking mom. And they're like, dude, relax, it's gonna be okay. And he's like, I'm gonna talk to my mom right fucking now, and you're not gonna stop me.
Oh my
The guy's
Oh
god.
my god.
Relax.
Oh, Andrew, I do have a Japan question for you.
Yes. Go ahead, Joe.
Ding, ding,
Okay.
ding, ding. Japan question.
When I was getting tattooed, the guy was talking about Japan a lot. Although I also had a friend who just visited Japan for 2 weeks, so a bunch of different things came up. One was like the day of like Hiroshima and like Nagasaki and all that. Apparently, like you really should stay.
You really have to bring that up.
And I want to know. I heard that like technically, if you are a white person, you want to stay indoors for those 2 days. Otherwise, it's insulting to be out and about. Is that true?
I have never known that part to be true, but I could see it a thing of if you live in Hiroshima or Nagasaki, or in and around there might
certain
be,
areas.
you might get some looks if you were like out and about. I live further away from all of that, so like it's on the calendar of like recognition of when the day is, but it's not a particular major thing for this side of Japan, I would say.
Oh, okay. I had to ask. I wanted to know.
Yeah. Did you have a question about tattoos as well?
Oh, like the Japanese ones?
No, about like Japan's handling of tattoos.
Andrew, I heard that they're not as strict with tattoos in like the bathhouses and stuff in Japan. Is that true? Did that change recently?
Depends which bathhouse you go to, because there are sort of different tiers of them in terms of how they deal with it. Say like I know there are ones, say probably in Tokyo and probably even more so in Osaka, that have like designation of like, hey, you are safe if you come in here with ink on you. Whereas there's other ones that are very cleanly labeled of like, no, you cannot come in if you have tattoos, or like you have to hide your tattoos if you come in. One that I saw the other day was no tattoos allowed, including temporary ones.
Oh, no henna.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like not
No henna.
even temp ones you can come in to the bath.
What about gyms?
I guess because there's the short window that they're meeting you, and you have a tattoo on your arm. I guess it doesn't matter if it's temporary or not.
Well, aren't there certain ones that are like
how big the issue is there?
Doesn't it have to
like,
do with like the Yakuza
often-
partially?
Part of it
How
is
often
with
are
the
people coming in
Yakuza.
with temporary tattoos?
Because like some Yakuza frequent certain bathhouses,
Yes.
and you'll get some looks if you're a regular dude with tattoos in there.
Yeah, you ain't part of the guild. So yeah, there's definitely Yakuza level piece, and then there's also just a level of how you should look when you leave the house piece. Like tattoos are the highest degree of that.
The
where you'll get
bathhouse or the
looks-
house?
Just in general.
Oh.
Tattoos are the highest level where you'll get weird looks if you have tattoos. I don't. Second level is colored hair. If you have colored hair in Japan, you'll get weird looks.
I can never go to Japan, guys.
You can go, but like you will get stared at by the little
I'm
old
also
ladies.
tall, so it's fucking over, dude.
Geisha, you know how to stare at
on?
I will be huge in Japan, champ.
I had a friend who had to wear a turtleneck when she went to the gym because she had neck tattoos.
Yeah, and the gym's really particular about what you're allowed to wear.
I have a question.
Yes.
How big is Japan in like digital collecting for like phone games and stuff?
How big are you in comparison to a forearm, say?
So like I've come into the office some days and I will see some of my coworkers. He's playing with his pig again.
Get Joey.
That's not
He's
correct at
measuring
all.
his dick by his forearm. You
Joey,
guys can't
put your
see
cock
it,
away,
but his
dude.
cock is
I want to
out.
hear Andrew, and you're over here talking
Your
about
balls
these
are a
flaccid
different
things.
color than your cock.
They are. Well, actually, no.
Why is
They're
it
all
like
Why are
tan.
they
10
so
shades
purple?
darker? Put that shit
He's got
away.
Neapolitan
That is
syndrome.
actually from the rest of my body.
Oh no.
It's tan. I'm
The
Greek down
foreskin
there.
is dark. The shaft is
mad
white,
at
and the
us.
balls are real
He
pink.
keeps taking out his penis. He's mad at us.
I'm olive.
You've had this
Or peach.
California sickness.
Okay, but then you go down, and then you got a little bit of like southern Italy, or a little bit of Greece. Okay, this is Sparta. It's all about the earth and water. Go on there, Andrew.
Andrew's trying to talk up.
I want
He's
to
gonna
know
answer
what you did.
You keep pulling that pig out.
You keep
I
pulling
had a
your
real
dick out.
question. What, my pig, man? Stop looking at it, guys.
Why you
Take
call
that
your
pig
cock a
out of there.
pig?
What about?
It's a little chubby right now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, why are you half chubbed up, dude? We're trying to do a fucking podcast.
I actually hand it to people when I do like little tattoos on them for them to squeeze.
That's a good idea. I see lots of people playing the Pokemon mobile game where you collect the cards on your phone.
Okay.
Not Pokemon Go.
Not Pokemon Go. This is Pokemon.
No, the new one, right?
It's like Pocket something. Basically all you do is you just, instead of collecting physical cards, you collect the cards in your basically digital library. And you can, I think you get 1 pack a day for free, and then there are ways that you can get more cards.
I bet it costs money, though.
I imagine there's probably some monetization there because, hey, if there's anything the Pokemon Company's really good at, it's making money.
Everybody wants my fucking money.
Well, I hear that that's a big thing. Like they like to like show off a little bit with like that digital stuff more than with like the physical collecting. Like nowadays with like games and stuff. Like people do it with skins and things like that for certain games.
Perhaps my memory serves that's a bit more of like a Chinese thing that's more popular in like Shanghai and stuff like that. Because say I haven't done it too much. I've done it a little bit in terms of I went to the Warhammer shop in a city near where I am and just hanging out with the customers there. There was a lot of like people showing each other pictures of what models they have painted or configured.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I was at the gym the other day with Erica, and there was this couple there, and the guy was working out so obnoxiously where he would pick up the weights and then like drop them so that they would clang and just making a bunch of noise. He was grunting like just so obnoxious. And then after every set, he would like be hugging on his girlfriend and kissing her and stuff. And then he would make his rounds around the gym working on different equipment and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he'd work out on this and then like kiss up on his girl and everything.
Yeah.
Then he got kind of close to the machine that we were using, and he was like setting up his phone like on a little tripod.
I was about to ask if you've met the tripod people yet.
Yeah.
Oh, they're the worst.
Dude, it was the most obnoxious thing. And like the gym's pretty big that we go to, but you can tell when, they started putting on their hoodies and stuff and like starting to pack up and walk out. Everybody remaining at the gym just kind of like looked at each other and they were like, okay, like, thank fucking
What brand of gym? What chain did you go to?
24-hour fitness.
24.
Yeah, you're gonna get a ton then of the tripod people there.
Yeah.
And we go like late at night too. Like we go at midnight most of the nights.
We don't have anybody
rough.
like that at my gym, thankfully.
No.
I feel like if anybody was going to be like that at my gym, it would be me.
I go to a Gold's. There's a lot of tripod people.
You've seen the tripod people, Joe?
I've
feel
known
like
of the
it comes
tripod
with
people for
Gold's.
years.
Like
No,
I feel
honestly, it
Gold's
started
has a
with 24.
reputation.
Yeah, but
Gold's
people
has a reputation of like showing off your gains. It's had that.
Well, it
for
depends on
years.
which one you go to. If you go to the Mecca, everyone's on steroids there, but they're way into their workout. If you go to one of the newer, more luxury locations, then you have a lot more younger people, and they're all like influencer types, and they do like tripods. But you get that at 24 a lot too. But then there's EOS, which just opened up, and that's kind of on the same vibe as 24 now. And then, I mean, there's a lot of luxury gyms.
Right, yeah.
That do all that. But if you have a wall of mirrors, you know you're going to get at least 3 people with tripods.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they rocked.
Nice. What did you record yourself?
No.
Did you pull your pants down and spread your cheeks and wink at them?
Yeah.
Do you ever like buzz?
That's what I do.
Buzz your cheeks, like inside to make it easier. You can
Why does
just
that guy
ignore
keep
what I
doing
said.
that? He's a There's nothing
Is that guy
I think
blowing
that puts
kisses
that
at
guy
me?
off more. He looks across the gym. Me kissing at him, yeah.
What the heck?
Feel this.
That girl.
You're talking
she's a
about with
lucky
your
girl.
mouth, right?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
You
I hate when you accidentally make eye
contact.
contact with people at the gym.
Some
It's
people
always
like
on
that,
accident.
Chris.
What?
The brown
Their
kiss.
kisses?
When you say that, I picture me sleeping with my little baby angel eyes and then a butthole just making contact with my cheek, and I want to throw up.
I was going to say, you'd fucking hate that.
I want to throw up because it would leave like a kissy mark, I bet.
Not if you clean your asshole properly. Who the fuck? Women
Well,
clean their buttholes, Christopher. I don't know about men. A man with an
You're gonna-
unwashed
you're gonna
ass has
turn
an
it into
opinion
this.
again.
You're gonna talk it into this.
Those make
What's
me
it called?
think about
Well, my
those,
brain
things from Dark
thinks of the
Crystal.
worst case scenario. So that's just what I thought. A dirty ass. Gross.
I'm gonna be real. I have a bidet, so
I love my bidet.
asshole is squeaky clean all the time.
So,
Andrew, have
okay,
you used
wait.
one of those like squatting toilets in Japan?
I have seen them, especially on, say, like the train line that I use to go to work.
I can't imagine squatting and having crap fall out my ass on that. Yeah.
I
bet it's-
recently learned
I bet it's
that,
great, though.
say, like, they have terminology for the two different wiping styles if you're using the toilets.
Wiping styles?
Go from, basically, if you're squatting over the toilet, whether you go up and in
Hovering?
or from the back.
Hovering? Wait, up and in.
Up and in?
Up
You go
and
from forward to
over.
back.
Yeah.
No, you don't go back to forward.
No, you go forward to back.
Like you're pushing.
Yeah, you go
you're
forward to
pushing
back.
instead of pulling. I think is what he's
Yeah.
saying.
You don't want to push it up to your peen.
Whether
Not to your gooch.
Yeah, you're going in front of your body or behind your body, basically, with your arm.
Do you
Oh my
guys-
God.
Wait. I have a question
two
because I
questions.
just
Front to
learned
back,
about this.
and then there's tornado.
I have a
You go
question because
first.
I just learned about this recently.
Yeah.
Do any of you fucking stand to wipe?
No.
No.
Sometimes.
Joey fucking stands to wipe. That was
You
the
stand to wipe?
craziest. That was the
I'm like
craziest
this.
piece of information I ever learned. People
Whoa.
stand to fucking wipe.
That's
I'll go.
insane.
I'll have a little captain in me, and I
I get
got
on my
the leg
hands and
up.
knees and I wipe.
Yeah, I'm like this. I'm not. What? I'm gonna fucking do this the whole time? That's crazy. You're crazy.
How much are
No.
you wiping, Joey?
Till I see the red.
Like you gotta
So-
like stretch in the middle of it.
Stretch? What are you talking about? I'm trying to open up the cheeks and get it.
Joey
Get a
just
fucking
stood up.
bidet.
Joey just stood up and put his leg on his chair and like
did a
wrapped his
Captain
arm
Morgan.
around
My
the
captain.
back. Yeah, Captain
two
Morgan.
questions.
Captain
I have two
Morgan, bro.
questions.
And put his arm around his back and wiped front to back.
Two questions.
Yeah.
Number
questions.
one.
Number one
I don't know
question.
why, but when I think of a dirty asshole, I do think of the podlings from a Dark Crystal. I don't know if that makes you guys think of that at all, but that's what it makes me think of. Anyway,
right.
Number two.
second question. Number two is, does anyone else... well, this is more a question for the guys, because I guess like the ladies do. I would hope. I don't know. Does anyone trim like the hair there, or do you just grow a beard like out of your ass? Because I feel like it just makes it a lot
I
harder.
shave it. I shave it all off.
If I shave it, I feel too sleek. So maybe I'll buzz it every now and then.
I can't have any pubic hair. It's too itchy. So I shave it.
Chris, bidet man.
I wrap that shit around my finger and I yank.
While he's shitting.
How about you, Andrew?
No, in the shower.
I'm a bit of a yanker. I'm kind of on Chris's front here.
Yeah,
Why
we
don't you
twist
guys
and
go get
yank.
it
Rip the
waxed?
hair out of your ass,
Go
dude?
get it waxed.
We twist and yank.
Go to a professional. They'll do it
I'll grab
nice.
a woman's
They'll get all
razor
of it.
and I'll go to town for 3 minutes and I'm done.
Yeah. I put my leg up like Captain Morgan and I shave my fucking ass. That's when I put my leg up.
I've
It's
shaved
true.
my ass before. Dude, it was a miserable week and it felt like I had a cactus stuck in my asshole.
I don't know how
You're
people
doing
live with
something
hair
wrong.
in their
So
butt.
irritating. It was so irritating.
What did you fucking just like spit on
it
it
makes
first?
your-
Like shaving cream exists.
Yeah, shaving cream, dude.
No, I didn't
Be
use shaving
gentle.
cream.
You
This-
need
I
to
was
use
a-
shaving cream.
This was
Yeah.
before I was 20 years old. I was like,
Don't
oh,
use soap. That's going to create fissures in
Maybe
your
like
cheeks.
try again as an
Fissures.
adult.
I'm good. I twist and yank.
Twist
Oh my
and
God.
yank, dude.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
Chris
crazy.
has a
in his
fucking
life.
toupee
I'm
not
coming
that
out of his
weird.
butt.
Then you always have like
that
then you
weird.
always have feces particles in your
Yeah.
body, you know? It's like
I don't like that.
yeah, well you got it.
Yeah.
No,
It's
I'm
there.
spraying and praying
no,
and
you're
yanking
not.
and twisting.
Yeah, and then you got it under your fucking
I
fingernails and
think you
shit, man.
proposed this question just to jump down my throat when Andrew's
yeah,
twisting
right,
with
dude.
me.
You
He's
got a
twisting on
fucking
the other side of
podling
the
down there
world.
in your pants,
They have
dude.
fucking
You got a
bidets in
podling.
Japan, Chris.
We're
They
bringing in
can.
the twisting revolution.
Chris, he can power wash his asshole. You can't.
Yes, the
You
fuck
got
I can.
podlings
You
down
power
there.
washer?
It's a $3,000 fucking toilet. We're blasting together, dude.
$3,000. It ain't doing shit
We
for
sit on it
you.
at the same time. We take turns going back and forth with it.
Andrew's over here just staying quiet because he's guilty.
Mine, it has a remote control, and it has 5 power
Levels.
He does it for me from the other room.
and it has an
Does
oscillating
the bidet
button.
fucking
Fuck
twist
off.
up the hair for you and pull?
Does he stand there with the remote and watch your face change as he does the different modes?
I think the only way to fix this is a willing participant do a blind smell, and I'm coming out on top, dude. I'm yanking and pulling. I'm fucking taking home this trophy. Clean hole 2025.
Good old clean hole Chris over here.
Thank you.
God.
Clean hole, Chris. Although I will
Shout
say,
it
if
from
you
Chris,
the
here's
want,
the thing though. If it's not clean, can I wax your asshole?
I have a butthole thing. I need it to
What?
be spotless.
if it is
I'll
sleek,
wax it
you
for
get
you.
way more
I want
reverberation
you
when you try to
see
make
my
noise.
butthole, let alone pour hot wax on it.
You don't pour the wax on it. You like. I went to fucking beauty school. I know how to do it. That's not how you do it. You just dump in hot wax,
Listen,
do it in
was this
one
in
big
beauty
pull.
school?
Just one big fucking pull of wax. Just rip your whole butthole off while we're fucking at it.
Chris is tied down, ass up in the air, pouring hot wax.
I'm shaking because I'm nervous.
No one
so
wants to see those
screaming.
fuzzy
Here's the
pork buns
thing.
on the air.
Scared.
Here's the thing. I let Ty wax my asshole. He never went to beauty school.
You have a life bond with Ty.
Yeah, well, he also let me fucking wax his chest first because he wanted to do a Ken cosplay, and I started doing it, and
Oh, shit.
he noped the fuck out so fast. It was like
How do
that
you know
scene.
about when you already have the wax on your chest?
He was fucking locked in, and he had little parts that didn't have fucking hair, and it was like that scene in fucking Grandma's Boy where he's like Kelly Clarkson, and it looks like a fucking jack-o'-lantern on his goddamn chest. That's what he fucking looked like.
Oh my
So he had
God.
to shave his fucking chest because he looked insane. He's like, I can't do anymore, and I was like, okay, well,
That
can
was the
you?
40-year-old virgin.
Sorry, 40-year-old virgin, not Grandma's Boy. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
Oh, we
man.
got
I'm
Hollywood
sorry.
over
It's
here.
important.
Sorry.
It's
It's
just I'm
important
saying.
to me.
But so then
You
I
know.
let him, because that was our bond, I let him wax my asshole. And it was
They have a life bond and they trust each other.
it was
you believe?
intimidating, but it was like the wax getting put on was really nice and soothing. And then when he ripped it
Oh,
off,
nice
I was
wax.
afraid.
Fragrant lavender.
It was great.
Joey, you keep pressing everybody else. What's your routine?
I thought I said it.
What?
I grab a woman's Bic razor once, like every great now and then. I'll clean up real quick, and then it's easy cleaning.
Why don't you use a nice razor so you don't get razor burns on your butthole?
Why don't you use a
I don't get razor
Sweeney
burns on
Todd
my
single
butthole.
blade?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
like, I use a nice men's razor that has like 5 blades on it,
A
and it's
nice
fucking
men's
sick.
razor.
Yeah.
But it takes me 3 seconds in the shower.
I like the women's razors better too. I feel like you get a smooth
It's not like
result.
No,
I'm trying.
they're
It's not like I'm over here
trash.
sculpting my ass
I'm
cheeks
sorry,
while
I
I'm
have
in
to
the
shave.
shower.
me.
I have to shave my entire fucking body because I have a vagina. I prefer a
Yeah.
men's razor.
I don't. Well, I got to do it in a way that's not strange because it's like I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? I'm getting just up in the cheeks. You know what I mean? So it's
At least you're
it's about
doing it,
cleaning.
Joey. I'm proud of you for that.
Thank you. Yes, it makes the cleanup time on a regular day like 3 times shorter. Mr. Twist and Pull, fucking Hagrid's beard up in here.
I
is
got
up in the air.
fucking a teammate in this.
Chris, how
Yeah,
long
you
do you
sure
let?
do.
Chris, how long does the hair get before you can twist it around your finger and pull it?
This is
Not
what my
around
mom
my
listens
finger. I
to.
twist it in my fingers. Around my finger.
I'm imagining it's like
It's 3 feet
3
long.
inches long, and you're like,
Tug of war style.
I picture it like really dark brown, like hair, not like off color.
Fuck
I mean, my
off.
pubic hair is all black.
I
to be
was
You're
fair.
making Andrew bashful.
I
He's
got-
not going to come back.
I got
Is
burned.
yours-
with-
does your- is yours
if
orange,
you've ever pulled
Andrew?
like you've been like, all right, regular, gray. Oh, I'm Asian.
I
Part of
got-
my
You have
brain was
gray
stuck
ass
on.
hair,
Absolutely,
have to
the
imagine
fucking
it's
the
possible.
melanin
so you got
runs
orange
out.
and gray, and then Chris has brown. I
have
have
a
black.
gray
We know
ass
yours is
hair.
blue.
But I do have gray hair. I got gray pubes. But here's the thing, okay? Just hear me out. I got mooned one time, and the man had a toupee growing out of his butt. So that's why I'm like, how long is your ass hair
The
getting
man.
one?
The way you
Man.
said that sounds like the chick on like SNL when she's like talking about being abducted by aliens. I'd have to find it and send it to you, but it's very specific, and that's how you just said it.
We had it. It was like
listen, I was being pulled up out of the UFO. My cooter was shooter, and it was food and
glued a toupee to his fucking asshole, man. I don't know how to tell you.
That's so embarrassing. Imagine that. That is so embarrassing. You guys ever use an electric razor on balls and cut it up?
This audio is going to be everywhere, Chris. I'm sorry.
I got a pair of scissors caught in my pussy lips when I was a teenager trying to trim my pubes. It hurt so bad. They were really dull scissors, so I didn't get cut, but they got stuck on my labia minora. Which anyway, it hurt real bad.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's similar to your story, Chris.
Because it's just teeth going like this. I think I've asked you this off the podcast. What is Joey playing Resident Evil 1 with his dad? Is that a story?
Nothing crazy that I remember, but
Did he break your PlayStation?
No,
GameCube?
No, that's completely separate. There was one day when me and my brother were fighting over something, and he grabbed our GameCube. He's like, "I'm tired of these motherfucking games." He grabbed it by the handle, picked it up, and slammed it down. And I see my brother, and he's like, "Ah!"
I'm tired of these motherfucking games. It did have that great handle on it. It made it really easy.
We ended up getting a silver one
to the ground.
They got us a silver one as a sorry on Easter.
Sorry,
it wasn't the original purple. I could tell the 15-pound story.
Wait. Back up. You're saying that your GameCube rose again on Easter in a new shiny form.
Oh my god.
They gave us a new GameCube. It was silver, and I was kind of mad that it wasn't the original purple.
The stone rolled
I think you're
away
still mad about it because you were very...
Listen, because he broke it without any reason. We weren't fighting over a video game. We were fighting over something else.
So we just broke it. I've talked to your dad, and I've also heard quite a number of stories from your dad, and he's always like this. He's always a calm, collected guy, and then him just going, "I'm tired of these motherfucking games."
He almost freaked out on one of my friends one time.
He bought with his own ass money.
He almost freaked out on this dude, on my friend coming over, and he's like, it was pitch black. We were in the dark. We were in the house out in the woods out in New York. You remember where, right? And my friend's coming over. I told him to come through the backyard. My dad's out there, and my dad walks up to this guy, and he's like, "Oh, hey, who the fuck are you?" And my friend's like, "Oh, I'm such and such. Joe told me to go through the back." And he's like, "Oh yeah, he did, huh? Through my fucking backyard?" Because our neighbor, his name was Joe also.
Oh, you didn't think of his son.
And he didn't like the guy next door because he would do a lot of weird drugs. And yeah, he collected a lot of different STDs. Anyway, he scared the living shit out of my friend. He backed him up to the wall, and he's like, no, your son. He's like, "Oh, Joey," gives him a hug. "Come on in, please," and lets him in. Anyway, I do have a story with my dad in a very small part. So there was a time when I was living in Colorado, and I was like, okay, I don't like living in Colorado. I had an opportunity to get out, so I'm hightailing it out of Colorado. Okay. I got one shot. I packed my suitcase with all my stuff. I threw out a bunch of other shit, and I go up, and I've got limited funds at the time. And I go... I guess I have limited funds all the time, but that's beside the point. So I go over there, and I'm like, okay, I need to make this fit because I don't have enough money for them to charge me if it's overweight. So I bring it over, and it's 15 pounds overweight in the suitcase. I'm like, oh, okay, let me just move some stuff around. So I pull it off to the side, and I keep weighing it, and I'm like, I've got this pile of clothes. Just this big pile of clothes. So what I decided to do was I got out all of the shorts, all of the socks, all of the underwear, and a bunch of t-shirts, okay? And like a sweater or two. It was a lot of clothes. 15 pounds worth. I didn't know what to do with them. I didn't want to get rid of them because they were all kind of underclothing that I needed. Because I'm not going to throw out my jeans and shit. They expect you to
throw them out, right?
So I put them all on.
I'm wearing everything you own.
So I put them all on. mind you, well, I'll mention this when I get there. So I go through the checkpoint, and obviously they pull me to the side, and they're like, okay, you gotta... Yeah, so I had to take everything off, all of it. Okay?
Damn it.
This is the first time. Then
oh no.
They went through all my stuff. They found a jar of peanut butter that I was so excited to have. It was huge. I didn't want to throw it out. They tossed it. I was pissed. I didn't think to throw out the peanut butter. And then I put all my clothes back on. I put all the 15 pounds worth of clothes back on. They tell me to follow them to the back room so that they can like go through all my stuff by hand. So then I had to take it all off again. I'm in this dark little gray back room, okay? I'm trying to make it to my flight on time, and there's this old man who's touching all my stuff, okay? I tell him my story, and he goes, don't worry about it. I was in the Marines. And he starts rolling my underwear.
He's touching your underwear?
He starts military rolling my underwear and starts packing it in there. And I'm like, oh. And just so you know, I still pack my underwear that way to this day. I
You do, or the old man does?
No, I do. He doesn't do it for me anymore. In his closet. No, he's died. And so anyway, so we roll up all the stuff. I still have the 15 pounds of clothes on now after the fact, okay? And I'm going over, so I'm going to my plane. People are looking at me like I'm crazy, and I'm sweating like a fucking pig.
How many shirts, for example, are you wearing, do you think?
I was wearing at least 4 shirts and like a sweater and a hoodie.
Oh my god!
I would die.
Ricky Thickums coming through.
But I was wearing like several pairs of boxers and several pairs of shorts, and then like a pair of sweatpants.
Wait, okay, so you have your body, boxers, then what?
So several pairs of socks, boxers,
or
boxers.
Did you
boxers,
have like shorts, boxers?
Shorts? No, it was boxers, shorts, maybe one more shorts, okay, and then sweatpants. I had like maybe 4 or 5 pairs of socks on, so my feet barely fit in my shoes.
So you just had a really thick torso.
I was huge. Okay. So I get to the plane. I get on the plane, okay? And there's these 2 lovely old ladies that are seated next to me. They say, "Oh, honey, what's wrong?" I'm like, "Oh, I got to take this all off." And they're like, "Oh, no worries." And they start taking my clothes like from me and start folding them in their lap.
Oh
my god.
Yeah, and they held them in their lap for the flight. Yeah. So then I was able, and one gave me like a big bag from like Mendocino Farms or something. And I stuffed some of the clothes in there. I land and I put the remainder of the clothes on, keep some in the bag, and my dad's the one who's going to pick me up. I think I'm at like LaGuardia or JFK. I can't remember. And my dad's like, he calls me and he's like, "Joe, where are you? I don't see you." I'm like, "No, I'm right here. All I see is this big, sweaty, fat guy." And I'm like, "Dad, that's me." He's like, "Holy shit." So I'm in the car and he looks over at me. He's like, "All I saw was this big, sweaty, fat guy with these little hands. He was so red. I can't believe that was you. That's hilarious." It was crazy.
Oh my god.
Joey,
it was the craziest flight of my life.
A podcast first. Do we have a picture that I can put into the podcast of you like that?
Oh my god, I don't know if I have a photo. That was a stressful day, dude.
Could you replicate it?
Yeah, you want to go put on 4 shirts?
I'm not going to do it right. I'll do it maybe this weekend. I'll send you one.
Do it as an auxiliary piece when you feel a little better.
I'd have to weigh myself and get myself 15 pounds heavier with clothing. Dude, it was insane.
Joe, I don't see you, Joe.
All I see is this big fat guy with these little hands and his red
fucking fat piece of shit over here.
Whoa, Andrew, that was way too far.
You don't have to be hurtful.
Oh.
Oh my god. I didn't think I was going to make it to that flight, but I did. And so many people touched my clothing. So many people. And the thing that I was the most pissed about was that to this day, I've never forgotten that they threw out that brand new jar of peanut butter that I was so excited about. Because I love peanut butter. And yeah.
Yep.
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 Oh man, that constipation is chilling
Yeah,
inside of me like a villain, dude.
It's like an evilness.
Man, I wonder. I don't know if I could do like the silent thing. I don't know if I really want to try it
Do you not
right
have
now.
any stool softeners or anything in your house?
Stool softeners. I'm 30.
Why don't you just
Yeah, I'm 36. Do you know how many kinds of fucking stool softeners I have in my house? Many.
Wait a minute.
and twist
I
it
have
and then
so
yank
many.
She's got Nair for when she gets scissors
I don't
cutting
have
parts
Nair.
of her
I
body.
don't have Nair.
And she's
What is Nair for?
It's for
what is Nair
it burns your hair off. It burns
but
the
like,
hair.
No, it doesn't. I
Yes,
tried
it
it one
does.
time and it never worked.
Who's using it where?
So
on their ass
growing
cheeks.
up, it was for we used it on our mustaches.
Okay.
But they also make it for like your legs, your armpits. You don't want to use it on your pussy or your asshole because it'll give you a fucking chemical burn because that skin's real sensitive.
This is an explicit podcast, mind you.
Well, I'm here, so you're welcome.
not safe for the family.
This is explicit.
Was it supposed to be? You should have fucking warned me.
I can't imagine anyone listening to this in a family setting at all. I can't
Come
imagine
on,
anyone
everyone.
listening to
Let's
this.
listen to Chris and the guys. Let's listen to them, to the boys, and all
tell
and
some
everyone.
nice Christian stories.
No.
Come on.
We mentioned the nativity.
Is this
Yeah,
true?
we did. It was a roach, though. and
And
swamp
worms.
life cycles.
And swamp. That's kind of cool, though. That is kind of cool. Do you have your snails still?
Guitar?
Yeah, where's
no.
guitar at?
Guitar passed away.
Oh, do you have a new one?
And then Erica got me 3 snails from the internet. You can order snails online. Yeah, I had this. So I had a 30-gallon tank for my one snail named Guitar.
Living large.
Yes, he was pampered. The Barbie dream house of isolated snail
Snail
living. And yes, cuttlefish bones so they can get that calcium and water. He was
nice.
living large.
Cuttlefish bones.
Snails pass away sometimes when they're like old and stuff. So, we buried him in the yard.
Was he happy?
I'd like to think so.
How
you should
big
see
of
him
a
during bath.
hole did
You
you
should
dig?
You should see him during bath time in the sink. He was loving it, dude. How big of a hole?
Nice and
Yeah, how
slick.
big of a hole do you dig for a
I dug a
snail?
6-foot human-size hole. And I bought a full-size coffin, too. You're laughing at me. But he was loved. And then Erica ordered 3 snails from online from a different country. And they inherited...
His dick's out again.
Joe's wagging his penis around.
What the
Can you helicopter? Can you helicopter?
What?
I love
like
to
that.
see him helicopter. It's great.
Yeah.
That's called meat
That's
spin.
windmills. That's little windmills. I watched Meat Spin kind of
meatspin.com.
recently.
Yeah,
It
you
looked
did, and they
different than what I remembered.
They said
Look
you were
how
gay.
fat that I am. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you watch it spin more than 50 times, there's a sign that comes up. It says you are officially gay with a smiley
Oh, that's
face.
funny.
Is it?
Yeah, and then I got 3 other snails named Hickey, Lockjaw, and Gangrene. I don't know. I always name my things after diseases or medicine. Tell me Clarendon doesn't sound like a magic user in D&D.
100%.
100%.
What happened to your
100%.
fucking snails, Christopher?
Like,
That's a
they got
paladin.
old. They were loved. They were cherished,
what's
and
the
they got old and they
lifespan of a
died.
snail?
Yeah, what is the lifespan?
4 years,
year.
right?
A year, really?
A year. Then they laid eggs, and I had little microscopic snails fucking everywhere.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
aren't those bad?
And then I moved,
Then they
so
get
I let them all out
predator.
in the garden and probably messed up the ecosystem. there. But-
You let an invasive species out.
Don't they have like predator snails?
yeah, they were from a different country, these snails, so they were online purchased. I don't know.
Oh no. That's why all those
They have no natural predators.
They
Don't
like
have
beer.
those?
They like beer. I didn't give my snails beer, but slugs and snails, they like it.
You ever give them a
Slugs and
cucumber and
snails.
watch me?
Yes, I did.
You ever pour a bunch of salt on one?
No. You know who else likes beer? Horses. I'm not joking
Oh,
either.
no.
It's like
What's
good
going
for
on?
them. It's good for them
What's
because
going on with the horses?
I don't think that's
here?
good for them.
No,
it's not
so-
even good for us.
No. So here's the thing with horses. Horses
Oh, boy.
can't throw up or burp or anything, and that's
Yeah.
that's how they get colic and die.
Oh.
So you give them beer, and it like helps to like regulate their digestive system.
Huh.
So like
Helps them
you
die
give them
quicker.
like a beer, like not every day, but it's like maybe like a couple times a
Occasionally.
week.
Huh.
If I'm standing next to my pet horse and we're both having beers, dude.
Life is good.
All right,
Hi.
I'm cutting it off.
Whoa.
We're out.